You have been warned. This thing is absolutely addictive. Zero boring sounds. Hello everyone, welcome back to my studio, Warsaw, Poland, to my humble YouTube channel. My name is Paul and good to see you again, guys. And it's also good to know that Sherry Audio has just released a new synthesizer. Are you surprised? I'm not. They are always up to something new, and this time I think it's going to be really special. It's Crumar Spirit. The architecture of this synth is something else. It may seem quite a simple one on the surface, but actually it's a tone beast, it's a sound design beast, this one. Because this simplicity is somehow combined with very ingenious architecture. Let's test it out today. Of course, as always, if you think this channel is a cool place, if you like my videos and my studio, consider subscribing somewhere here down in the corner, getting notified, liking this video, commenting on it down below so that I know what you think about new Sherry Audio creation. And maybe you own the real thing. Did you ever play real Crumar Spirit? Let me know down below after we finish this. Let's go. Plus, if you like the plugin and both would like to support me, you're gonna find an affiliate link down below. Thanks. All right, my friends, this is the shortest possible intro. This is the original unit, 3 octaves, announced, introduced in 1983 by an Italian producer, manufacturer called Crumar. The synth is called Spirit, looks like this. There's even a nice sound on sound review, stating there's no doubt that as a performance synth, it ranks alongside with the Mini Moog. They sound different, but they both beg you to play them. If there's any difference, Mini Moog is immediacy. Yes, this one may look simple, but it's really not. And anyway, Bob Moog himself and some other Moog people helped to design this synth, my friends. So there is some sort of influence by Moog on this one. Anyway, guys, this is the story of the machine, and this is the latest release by Sherry Audio, $59 on Plugin Boutique, and this is how it looks on the screen. I'm gonna use today my small virtual keyboard, on-screen keyboard, so no really piano chords or advanced leads today. This is going to be a very simple thing. I'm going to try to play, but I'm going to go fully sound design. I'm not going to go for any key sounds or lead sounds. I'm going to show you what this machine really does. And this is the initial preset. Nothing too fancy. And this audio mixer is the thing we should really look at first, because I can use A and B oscillators after they are being filtered, but I can route them bypassing the filter as well directly from here. And also, they have something called Shaper Y. And let's take maybe only A. Yeah, so waveform is here. Octave is here, and the second oscillator is gonna have its own waveform, plus it's gonna have its own octave relative to the oscillator number 1. -1, unison, +1, +2, bass, and something called white. We're gonna use it maybe at +2. Yeah, cool. And I can hear some attack and release, and it comes from Shaper Y. Look, this is our shape. I can do it like this, or like this. I can also choose the rate. Plus, I can make it go continuously, for example, if I want. Like this. And we're gonna silence this. And then there's a ring modulation and noise. And, my friends, now, same stuff, but after the filter. And here I've got classic envelopes. Filter envelope, which I could set up like this maybe? And now, my friends, filter. And this filter is really different. Upper filter and lower filter. And resonance can apply only to low filter or to both, I believe. The filter can be 12 dB or 24 dB, and this upper is simply low pass, while the lower filter can be overdrive, band pass, or high pass, or simply out is, I think, sort of bypass. And then formant dynamic, we're gonna test it out how it sounds. So that's it. A bit less of and now let's engage the second filter. Yeah, this one is bypass. This is keyboard tracking, formant dynamic. We're not gonna test it out today, but believe me, testing everything out today of this synth is 1 hour guaranteed. Because already, I'm not sure if you can feel it. This is seriously something else. Have you ever seen a synth designed this way? Because this is very specific. This is very different. And it used to be a sensational design that was lost for years. Not too many were made. It didn't become too popular because it was kind of harder to tweak and not so instant. But we're not afraid of this. So let's go for this overdrive. And now resonance. I told you it's crazy. And now, variable. So it also applies to the upper filter, not only to the lower one. But I'm gonna keep it here. And I got something called Mod X, which is an LFO, and I will make it slower, and I will try to modulate filter frequency. What do you say? You can play with it for hours like this. Let's go for sort of a patch maybe. And now, Sherry Audio Specialty Additional Effects. Distortion. Cool, but it's already distorted, so we don't need this. Yes, and it affects only after the filter sound. Can you hear this? Red after the filter. Yeah, let's go to the shaper Y path before or with filter bypassed, and here I can't get reverb here. It would be cool to switch these effects, you know? You have been warned. This thing is absolutely addictive and it sounds great. The original unit sounds great. I believe that Sherry audio recreation sounds great too. I like this new style of effects by Sherry. More visual feedback, more playful sort of. I wish there was possibility to exchange these effects, maybe even chain them in a different order. I would like to have here also a possibility of a reverb that I don't see, but anyway, this is... Shall we run through some presets? Zero boring sounds. You can play with it for hours, I'm serious, but you know what? I'm gonna try to make my videos reasonably short, and I'm ready to sum the things up. Yes, my friends. I told you, it's untypical. It's built seriously different. It sounds different. It makes me think different about synthesis, and getting somewhere interesting is a matter of seconds with this. And literally it has zero boring sounds. Everything coming out of it is somehow fascinating, deep, weird, different. I think it can give a lot of character to your music, whatever you produce. And this is maybe even some sort of a go-to, but a very untypical one. It's an alternative go-to of some sort. If you want to get weird, that should be your, or untypical creative, that should be your first choice. It's kind of unpredictable. And it's beautifully recreated by Sherry Audio. I love it, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna uninstall this. It's gonna stay with me, my friends. And yeah, tell me what you think down below in the comment section. Is it same fascinating for you? Are you going to skip it? Or maybe you tweaked the real Crumar Spirit once in your life. There were only 100 made. That's it, guys. Hope to hear from you very, very soon. Take care and bye.